discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the New to Wrestling podcast. This is a going to be a very special, I guess, mini. We're gonna strive for mini, but it's the two of us, so we'll see. Um,
Amen.
mini episode. We are covering the Mask versus Mask match that just happened. It is June 2nd as we are recording, so it just happened this past weekend during AAA's big Noche de las Grandes. Very exciting. It was
hmm
so good. So this
So
match,
good.
for those of you who have been living under a rock and haven't heard about it, um, is between the original Grande Americano and the second Grande Americano. And Kelsey doesn't really know too much of the backstory of this. She kind of got caught up. Everybody gets caught up to speed in the video package. But for
Mm.
those of you who don't know, they debuted this kind of like controversial Grande Americano character um a while ago.
Right.
And basically it is that like Chad Gable was basically getting bested by luchadors like week over week. So in order to kind of like get his like comeuppance, he had to go on this like journey to Mexico and like
It's kind of
um
very Kill Bill. Like
right.
if the bride was evil the whole time. Like, you know what I mean? Not that Chuck
Yeah.
Gable's evil, but you know what I mean. It was like
Yeah,
a different kind
yeah.
of vengeance.
So he had, to learn from all of these like great luchadors, and one of those like great luchadors is El Grande Americano, this like it's supposedly like 100-year-old like wrestling like lucha legend, like having conquered all of like Mexico, like blah, he just, tall tales
I
for
love
all
it.
to high heaven. But so we're riding that character. We're like, okay, we all know it's Chad Gable, but we like don't know it's Chad Gable. And we're like along for the ride. Okay, cool. Um, he gets injured, taken out. Like not like literally taken out, but like he is taken out of commission. He's out of wrestling for a significant amount of time, like 8 months, 6 to 8 months. So instead of just having the character be like null, because it had started catching on a little bit of momentum, they replaced him with another wrestler who was kind of sitting on the sidelines, that being Ludwig Kaiser. So Ludwig Kaiser wasn't really doing much, takes over the role, and just has a different like flamboyance about him. Obviously, there's the like immediate difference in that like they're like a foot apart and they have completely different body types and all of that
Exact
jazz. Um,
completely in terms of physical body, diametrically opposed in every single way.
and this is why this is like I love this match so much because this is everything that makes professional wrestling. Because we as the professional wrestling audience now have to suspend the disbelief that like, oh, like this is the same guy. Like we're just like, okay, cool, right. And like we're like, it's not obviously
Amen.
we're not big stupid, so we're like, we know it's not, but we go, okay, sure. Let's see where this
Right.
goes. And what ends up happening is over the course of like these 8 months, like AAA is becoming like a bigger part of the WWE staple. Um, so he starts going down there, and he starts winning over the Mexican crowd because not only is he like a fantastic wrestler, we learn he can speak Spanish like he and fluently, and it's
It's
crazy.
crazy.
Crazy, crazy. It's like this German guy, like that speaks Spanish, that is playing a character that was originally played by somebody else. And it's just, it for some reason is working. And especially in Mexico is working. They embrace
Insane,
him. They
girl.
embrace him like one of their own. He is speaking like them. He is acting like them. He is being a representative of them. And it's just crazy because all the while we're doing this like weird, like Bret Hart-esque thing where in America their roles are reversed. So El Grande Americano, the one that's beloved in Mexico, is the bad guy in America, while the
Bec-
original is is the good guy because he gets to cry that he got his identity stolen and it's this guy who did it. So we have that side of the story being played out in America while we have this other side of the story where it's like it doesn't matter that you were the original in the spirit of like lucha libre, like that's our El Grande Americano, like that's the one we
Girl,
picked. um so
it's
that's
too much. It's
yeah,
too
so
good.
it's so good. It's such a like it's such a ridiculous feud and it's so much to explain and on paper none of this should work
No,
whatsoever. This should
at
be dead
all.
in
Oh,
the
sorry.
water. Dead in the water.
It makes no sense why it's so good.
Right. And we get to this point and we are somehow on in Mexico in the main event of a like big pay-per-view-esque event um is a traditional like a traditionally Mexican mask versus mask match happening and it's being held it's being respected as it is like as a mask versus mask match like they're being propped up to give it the respect that it always does but it's two white guys and we
Yeah.
know the identity of both people under the mask before we even get into the match so it's not
Yeah.
like the typical hype around a mask versus mask match where you are genuinely uncovering one of these people, yet somehow it does not matter. None of it matters. Like
Hmm.
it just is, such a, this is when wrestling is so beautiful. Like I don't know how to
So
describe it,
beautiful.
but it's so beautiful.
I will say, luckily for me, I didn't know who was under there because I don't know either of those people. So for me, it
Hmm
was as unreal as it gets.
hmm
But okay, I'm so glad you told me all of this because when we were watching, like, obviously the video package gave me some insight into what the beef was. But at the same time, when you're listening to it, knowing nothing else, I was like,
hmm
I mean, I could see why the original is mad. Like
Right.
I can absolutely see why he's upset. Like that makes complete sense to me. So I'm very confused as to why the entirety of Mexico is like wrapped around El Grande Americano's finger.
Well,
Like I
hmm
was like I kind of don't get it. Like I love it and obviously I love him. He has a an Orville Peck mask swag to him.
hmm
Like there's some that same flavor where it's like so charismatic and you this essence that you can't really explain.
Yeah,
I
it's so
mean,
good.
wow.
It's an intangible and it works. It for some reason they love him.
I
Um
love it.
but they give some more insight for you. So like during these like feuds, so the original El Grande Americano when he was Chad Gable, um
Hmm.
had the Creed brothers, Julius and Brutus, aka Julio and Bruno. So that's where they come into
Well,
play. And then and then El Grande Americano, like poor Mexico, like
poor
has
Mexico.
has Ryo and Bravo are his little goons. And basic and
I
a it's crazy. And for some reason it all worked. It was
I
amazing.
wow. It's almost like a funhouse mirror.
Hmm.
but like so fabulous, and I get to watch it from outside.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So this is amazing. This is my third time watching it because not only did I watch it the first time, I made my roommates watch it because I was like, this is absolutely insane. And then I
That makes
literally
sense.
sent a text message to Kelsey because I was like, I'm crying. I am emotional right
And
now
I
at
get
this
it.
match.
I think I cried at the same spot.
Because it was just like overwhelming how like this is what wrestling is when it works. Like when every bit of wrestling is working, like this is what it feels like. And you're
Girl.
like, damn.
This is a really, really great. I have to keep this in the memory bank. Not that I could forget this match, but like, because this is a really great example of a story you could give to someone to explain like the beauty of professional wrestling. Like,
Yeah, it has
and
a little bit of
especially
everything.
especially the territories thing. Like, he's so over in Mexico and then he's a heel in the US.
Hmm.
That is beautiful.
It's
You
yeah.
can't buy that kind of shit. You really
No.
can't.
No, not even a little
And
bit.
the entrance really gave, I was saying, I was like, it's giving me the same feelings of Bad Bunny in Puerto Rico. Like,
Hmm.
but you're just
Just
like, oh,
overwhelming. Like
you're like in the arena, even though you're not.
yeah. Oh, okay. So let's before we get too ahead into the entrances, the video package is essentially like a comic book-esque storytelling of this whole
Beautiful,
saga. It's amazing.
incredible. It was
Um,
so beautifully done. The artwork, the storytelling, the narration between English and Spanish, so great. And what a great concept. Because this is
so
comic book shit. It's like Superman fighting evil Superman. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, Nega. It's so good.
Hmm.
Um, But we get that whole saga, the like the way Mexico embrace El Grande Americano, just like it's so good. We find out Rey Mysterio is the general manager of AAA now, which is
Hmm.
obviously great choice. Love to see it. So
Of
he's in the
course.
ring for these entrances. We get the OG's entrance. It starts with like a band and like the crowd's like going nuts because who doesn't love the band? Love to see it.
Love a
Um
mariachi band.
they come out, they realize who the entrance is for, and they turn immediately.
Turn.
It it is so loud, it is so raucous. It's beautiful. He
It's
comes
so
out
great.
to just the loudest booze you can imagine. The culero chant starts
Immediately.
immediately, and does not stop the whole match, basically.
Nope.
Has like a tug of war with a mask with one of the fans in the crowd, really like gets his heat
Made
on the
me
way
clutch my
into the
pearls. I
ring.
was like,
He really went for it too.
he
Like,
went for it. Woo.
um,
And I will say he was booed so badly that I felt bad for him. Like, I was
right.
like, ooh, this is actually kind of hard
But
to
that's what they
endure.
want. You know what I mean?
I know. I
He's probably living his best life.
ugh.
And then obviously next is El Grande Americano's entrance, and it's just so palpably like oh,
Ooh.
I there's the energy is just unreal. The band comes out again. They're wearing masks this time. Love to see it.
And they went from black to white.
Y-
The
Quick,
fits.
we love a quick
A
change.
quick change. Beautiful.
Um, they're having mic issues. Doesn't matter. The crowd takes over for them.
Yep. No
Crowd takes
problem.
right over for them. Like this is
No
Mean
worries.
Girls, and they're doing their little Christmas number.
What a right
Um,
time.
so,
It's the bright time or whatever.
right. They took over. It was beautiful. And then like he's just so cool. Like he's just got a swagger to him that I
This,
cannot
whatever this
describe.
is.
Yeah, like he's wearing a black little cowboy hat. He's got like the denim. Like I don't even know what that is. How do you even describe that? It's like
It's suede.
leather.
It's suede
Mm.
fringe.
Love. So good. It just
Hmm.
says Puerto Mexico on the back, and you're just like, that's beautiful.
And
I
his
love
hat
that.
fell off, and one of the members of the mariachi band put it back on his head, like at the perfect time. Like, again,
Hmm.
you can't write it. It's cinema. It's so
Uh,
beautiful.
and it's so good. His like interactions with the crowd get you so hype. I That's when I like lost
When
it.
he did the
Um,
forehead touch to that one guy, and they were like,
I
girl.
I lost it. I was like, this, they love him. And it's like, how crazy is it that they have been looking for the next Rey Mysterio since Rey Mysterio, and it is this white German guy
It's
who,
Ludwig.
like Ludwig Kaiser. Got it. Got it.
Oh
And the
my
thing that's
God.
like so crazy, did you hear about all the drama with him before this match even like got down? Like, did you even hear about this
No,
at
because I
all?
was too busy looking at his really hot girlfriend. I was Instagram
Oh, well,
stalking the
okay.
life
Well,
out of
then you're
her.
gonna love this story even more because I know how you love to you love when a man like really stands up for his girl. So apparently so
Who doesn't? If you don't like that shit, leave right now. I'm so sorry, because that makes no sense. Ride for
but
your boo or get out.
anyway, um, um, so he got arrested not days prior to this event happening. So apparently they were like out, him and his girl were like out, like having a night out, and they went back to the apartment building that like they live in, and they were apparently like, I guess, canoodling, kissing in the elevator, and someone in the elevator basically told them to like get a room, or is the way that like he described it to the police. I highly doubt it was as um PG as get a room. But
Mm-hmm.
that prompted an altercation between Kaiser and this guy, and he beat the shit out of him because he was like, "You're not gonna tell me that I can't kiss my woman in my own apartment complex," like all this stuff. So he gets like arrested, and like, guess who bails him out? His bestie Gunther. Crazy.
No, girl. No
Girl.
way.
And so mind you, this is like days prior to all of this, like this match happening. So like it's just like
He
it,
caught an assault and battery charge a few days before this,
yes,
and
girl.
Gunther bailed him out.
Yes, girl.
You can't. What are you talking about?
It's so crazy. So crazy. I really want to know what that man said to them because
It's
uh
giving Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Solange in the elevator.
no, literally, but people are very much like that is not who this man is.
There's no
Like
way. So
they're
he
like
must have said
mm,
some up shit.
some fuck shit. Yeah.
There's no way. I barely know
Right.
him. I'm like, there's no way he would do this.
No, literally no, but
There's
people
no
who
way.
do know him so like I don't know if that sounds like
You
him.
don't have
So
a girl that bad if you are not a good man. I'm so sorry. Or at least not for long. You grace that. There's no way.
no.
There's no way.
No. No. But let's get into this match because it's fucking amazing.
God.
So,
Beautiful.
we get into like the introductions. God bless like Rey Mysterio just for being there. Like
Thank
beautiful.
you so much.
Um, this match starts when the OG
He's really
Grande
excellent.
Americano grabs a guitar from the band and smacks El Grande
I
Americano
hadn't
over the
even put my
face.
headphones back on. I was
Right.
literally like, we had said something, and then I was like, wow. And then I was like, ugh.
Yeah,
And I heard it before I even had my headphones on my ears. Crazy.
it was
And I love
bonkers.
that they
No,
filled them
and
with powder.
right, it's just like, oh yeah, like an absolute like dust cloud plume explosion. You're like,
It's
oh, got
amazing.
it.
Right.
So we're off to the races. Ray, of course, is the general manager. He has to call for the bell. He's like, all right, I guess we're doing this. It's a no disqualification match anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So we're off to the races. The crowd is
Lit.
so invested, and you can tell when they do exchanges because it is the loudest cheer, the loudest boo. It is so beautiful. And
It's so great
I love when the crowd is so in it
in it.
because I would have done horrible things to have been in that crowd
Oh my
because
God, yeah.
there's no way they weren't having the time of their existence during that
Yeah.
match.
And there were
Uh
phones out, but not that many. Because I was
right.
like trying to peep, and obviously, like some people were recording, obviously,
People
but
were like
really,
in the moment.
yeah.
In the moment. And I love that. There's no DQs. This match goes everywhere. Both fall off the ring steps at one point, trying to like finagle each other into like a suplex position. We get the first rip of the mask by the OG. And we basically get a full unmasking right then and there of El Grande Americano. So that was a little crazy. They're out here
Hmm.
throwing desk chairs. Um, absolute
Desk chairs with
insanity.
wheels.
We full the whole hootenanny. Like
The
they were
whole
just
the whole hoot nanny.
like it was brutal because and JBL who was on commentary points out that he's like there's not one part of that is not unpleasant
Yeah.
like to
He's
get
like,
like
no matter
struck
where
by
you get hit by that, it's gonna suck.
no, yeah, it was brutal. Speaking of, no matter where they were on the floor, somebody was getting suplexed onto the floor. It was
Girl.
absolute insanity. El Grande gets busted open first,
Hmm.
and he really like lays it in thick. You can see the gash, right above his eye.
Hmm.
We get a belly to back superplex. So that one's like off the top
It
rope.
was insane.
Crazy. I love this like Hulk up moment by El Grande Americano because he's in the like gold and whatever like Hulk Hogan, and I
Hmm.
love that he's just like the Mexican Hulk Hogan.
It's so great
It
and
worked.
not insufferable.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. They'd never pick one. Um,
Amen.
So good. We get a mass script to the original, turnabout's fair play.
Hmm.
Ray Mysterio, while that while El Grande Americano was ripping the OG's mask, is like great choice,
He
a
goes, great
phenomenal
choice.
choice, and you're like, okay, guys, I
Ray, oh
love the
my God.
commentary team of Bradshaw. Rey Mysterio and Corey Graves. It just so funny to me. Because
Mm.
like there are often points where like they really could have elaborated more and simply did not. Because
Okay, so I literally wrote this down because I was like, I just, I don't know. There were parts respectfully, I wish I just like could have muted them. So I was like, you're really not saying much anyway. I'd kind of just rather observe, all due respect, but like y'all ain't
so
saying much and it's kind of weird.
I get it. I get it. No, it just like I for some reason tickles me just knowing who the parties are. And
Absolutely. It's like the
but I'm like,
weirdest assortment of people. And Rey Mysterio has such a lovely voice. Like,
mhm.
great choice. I'm like, okay.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, I guess. Whatever you
Uh,
say.
that's so good. So good. El Grande drop kicks the OG while the OG's basically like pinned to ring steps on the outside.
My
Looks
God.
crazy.
It do.
We get some chair shots, like a real wild one where El Grande hits a chair into another chair into the OG's face. It's beautiful.
Hmm.
That gets us into the introduction of Julio and Bruno,
Hmm.
and putting El Grande Americano through the announce table. We get the diving headbutt, no pin. We're like, okay, this
Diving
match
headbutt.
is going to be a long one just based
Hmm.
on all this chaos. Um, uh, then that gives us the introduction of Bravo and Ryo. They come out, take care of Bruno and Julio. I'm sorry, I'm really struggling to keep track of all these like people's identities who are not who these people are.
Yeah.
Um, it's so good. Bravo takes out the whole pile from like one of the elevated like
He got up
uh
there so fast.
audience areas. Oh, it's so good. Oh yeah, he's so springy.
And that shirt unbuttoned.
It's
Okay.
so funny because those two are Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, both British.
Uh,
Yeah, it's insane.
I really want to be like,
Um,
damn, Lucha got me again.
got me, got
Got me
me
again,
again.
Lucha.
Um, uh, so good. The OG starts messing with Ojitos, who's the blind comedian on the outside. A callback to earlier in the feud. He gets caned for his trouble. And then that leads to the return of Pimpinella, who was taken out by the original again during the buildup of this feud. That also garners a lot of sympathy for El Grande Americano. Pimpinella is beloved, and has been
Mm.
around for a very, very long
It's the
time.
coolest name ever, too.
Pimpinella,
Pimpinella?
Pimpy for short.
What a
So cute.
queen.
Um, they come back, hit OG with a chair shot of their own. That brings us into a whole bull rope section, which is insane. There's like a bull rope stomp where the OG has the bull rope in El Grande Americano's mouth and then basically just kicks him in the back of the head into the mat. Brutal.
And it was so fast. I was like, oh, like it really shocked me.
It was, yeah, no, it was absolutely insane. And then we get the like a submission with the bull rope, and that brings the introduction of Andrea, who is the girlfriend of El Grande Americano. The way that she comes down, if that is not the
Mm.
opening sequence of High School Musical 3, then I don't know what is.
Oh, oh my
Um,
God.
because she looks like
Tru-
Vanessa Hudgens. She's out there giving full mouth
And it's a
try.
white guy
It is the opening
with,
sequence of High School Musical 3, like almost to a T. Um,
I have to go.
everything is wrestling.
No, that's
I'm so sorry. Yeah,
she
yeah.
even has the
Hmm.
little bob.
Yeah,
She had
yeah.
Wildcat colors. If she was
That
wearing like a scarlet something,
done.
whoa.
So
Okay, anyway.
So the OG comes out, gets in her face. She's like, got a ticket. Can't kick me
And
out.
my money's up, not my funny bitch.
No, 100%. That was good. Um, After the Gabriella portion, the OG gets the upper hand and hits El Grande Americano in the ankle with some chair shots, follows that up into a ankle lock, like reversal of submission sequence, and you
Hmm.
really like get that like, is he gonna give up? Like we have this moment where he's so close, and then he really it just they did so many like old, not like old, but like older kind of wrestling tricks and things that like they don't use as much anymore, and it
I was
just
like, it
worked.
felt familiar to me. It felt like we were just watching another week of 90s Raw a little
Right.
bit.
Right. And
The
it just worked. Yeah, like it just that it
it
worked.
hit.
And I don't know if that's like I don't know who the producer of the match was or if that's like the Undertaker's influence or what,
Oh, that's so
but
true. We should
but
look that up when we're done.
I liked the little like nuances like throughout the match. It really just like ooh gave
Because
more
even when he
drama.
really, yeah, oversold that submission, like oversold, quote unquote, where he was just like,
Yeah, oh,
I was
it's
like,
so good. No,
Caesar Planet. Like, I was
because
like,
you got to remember like there's
ah!
some guy in the like whatever seats is like, "Oh, I see him trying." You know what I mean? So amazing stuff. The strap comes down and then he goes to like hit the ropes and his leg gives out. Like and gives us like
This
all this drama
this
and we're
was
like,
so brilliant. I wrote this
mm-hmm,
down. This was so brilliant because the gas, because you think he's gonna run and hit him with the, and then he just collapses, and everyone was like,
right.
oh,
Uh and so
that
the
gets you right in the heart.
his leg gives out, the OG hits his own straps and he's like gonna go like finish the match for his own, but then the match hits its like climactic and El Grande Americano props up the OG and he hits the ropes and there's just
Yes.
this like there's this he hits the ropes and there's this like small like he gives out this like yell to like get himself through the final like run of the move right before he launches himself into the headbutt, where you're like that's what makes it believable because you're like, oh, like
Absolutely.
he had to give you that little extra like or he was gonna collapse again. He hits the headbutt, hit, falls on top of the OG, gets the pin, gets the victory. The place loses their fucking minds,
Loses
and
their beans.
it's beautiful. It's so good. And he
It's
immediately goes and like hugs like Pimpy on the outside, and like everyone's like lose. It's so good. It's
it's so
so
good.
good. Oh,
I that last little thing where he collapses and then he gives out that one last like guttural effort and you're like this has got to be it or he will not make it and he gets it right. Oh my god, he just happens to get it right at the end. Wow. Hell of a fucking match. Hell of a
right.
fucking match. And good for Chad Gable, dude. I mean,
So
hell
good.
yeah.
So good. And I love this because what traditionally happens is you get
This
like
is so fierce. We
is
need to
you
do this
get
all the time.
you get a like introduction to the person under the mask because this audience's meeting this person for the first time,
This is so
quote
fierce.
unquote, in kayfabe world. So we do
Oh,
that. We get a like traditional unmasking. He like takes off the mask. He introduces himself as like Chad Gable. But first he like says all of these things. Like he's like, I could not like beat like the Mexican spirit like tonight, and it was just like, oh, it was such a good speech. I was like, okay, perfect. And then um he goes, I'll always be the original, but from this point forward there is only one. And then he's like he's like, tonight you are the only Grande Americano. The crowd like respects him. He introduces like they respect him, they respect the effort. They appreciate what he did there tonight. He introduces his family. He's like, I am Chad Gable. I was born in whatever, 86. I wrestled in the Olympics. I've been a professional wrestler for 15 years. This is my family. And then he hands over the masks and he goes off into the sunset. And that leaves El Grande Americano with his victorious trophy in the ring, celebrating with his woman and all of the people who kind of fell in the story to the OG Americano getting their kind of comeuppance also. It's
girl.
really just like a storybook like ending,
It's
and it
poetic.
just so good. Like the whole um just yeah, just the whole full circle moment of it all, and the like doing the traditional like introduction. It all worked for me.
Yeah. I mean, it was so poetic. And I've never seen that. I've never seen a mask versus mask match.
Mm,
So I did not I knew an unmasking occurred, but the fact that you do like your name, where you were born, like when you were born, and like
mm,
this is my family, and like this is how long I've wrestled, and but like Lucha, I don't know. They had some this poetic sauce that you just cannot imitate. Like or
mhm.
actually like yes, imitate. I It was
So
so good. I'm
good.
like speechless. I mean, that especially that part when you he was such a great heel and he got his respect, like because he
Hmm.
respects Lucha so much. And oh my God, I really am speechless. Like what a and to have your family there and like you just walk off and the his name and like his birthday and like where he was born or whatever is like all on the screen and stuff. Just so fierce.
Very
And
cool.
him kissing his girl right on the mouth, right in front of
Hmm.
anybody. He said, "Lipstick be damned."
Right. Jeez,
Hell
please.
no, girl, I don't care. And
He just went to prison for this. You think he
oh
cares?
my girl, they don't make them like that. I mean, obviously they do. Honestly, it gives me hope.
Hmm.
You know what I love when they go to jail.
I
I'm
That's on the
kidding, you
internet.
guys. I'm kidding.
So good. So good. Guys, I'm so glad we got the opportunity to cover this match.
Yes. Oh my God,
Because
what a privilege.
We have some exciting interviews coming up in the next couple weeks.
Yay!
So stay on the lookout for that. But before we get into all those interviews, we'll announce them as they come up. Don't worry. Um,
Yeah, you're gonna find out.
but but Restorative for Wrestlers is happening as of today. It is June 4th, I believe. Is
Hmm.
Thursday, June 4th. So Restorative is happening in a week and a day from today, from when you are listening to this, probably.
Yes.
So Kelsey's got a bit more details, and then yeah, we'll take her home.
Yay. So yes, if you are a professional wrestler local to the Northern New Jersey area, the New York metro area, honestly, wherever you're from, really, as long as you're in the area, but we are doing a free for professional wrestlers restorative yoga class next Friday, June 12th at 7:30 p.m. We suggest arrival time at 7:15 because you will have to fill out a waiver, but again, this is a free class. Please come join us. You're going to learn restorative functional stretches, poses, movement. You're going to relax. You're going to hang out. It's going to be so nice. It's going to be about an hour, and it is being taught by my best friend, who is an incredible yoga teacher. Her specialty is restorative and body movement, functional body movement. So it's going to be so much fun. So again, free for professional wrestlers next Friday, June 12th at 7:30 at Yoga Mechanics in Montclair. And please, if you have any questions, DM us. We would love to chit chat with you about it.
All right, guys. I'm very, very excited to meet some of you in person if we have not met already. Guys, get super hyped for some interviews that we have coming up. We have some exciting wrestlers. We have some people who do shows that we've been wanting to
I can't
ramble with.
wait.
And yeah, it's been great. Thank you so much for enjoying this little mini episode. We love to take a little wrestling detour. I really do.
Love.
And when the opportunity presents itself, and it was something that just happened and it was so good, we had to.
Mm.
This is one of those matches where you go show somebody wrestling who's never seen wrestling before, and you might have to do a little bit of explaining, but girl,
I'm gonna
it'll be worth it.
I'm gonna show Crystal right after this. She doesn't know that, but
Oh,
I literally am like,
please.
hey,
You should do
we
that.
gotta watch this right now.
100%. All right, guys, this has been another edition of the New to Wrestling podcast. Thank you so much for listening, liking, commenting, subscribing, all of those wonderful things, wherever you happen to find us. For Kelsey, I am Xavier. We will catch you on the next one.
We'll see you there.
Bye.
Bye.